Hey everyone, happy WIP Wednesday. I have tried on my sweater. That's what I'm calling it for now. I would like it to have another name if anyone has any suggestions, because I'm thinking about writing a pattern for this. But what happened here was that I had the yarn. I had picked it up last year in Montana in Bozeman at Sticks Yarn. This is Western Sky Knits yarn here. I had 3 gray, 2 pink, and I wanted to do a striped sweater, and I couldn't find a pattern that I liked. I just couldn't. So I cast this on, had the idea, and I'm actually really pleased because, you know, you're not sure. I wasn't sure if it was going to work out and if it was going to fit. And as I was knitting, it looked like it was, and I would put it up against another sweater to see the shoulders, whatnot, and it looked like it was. And honestly, when this blocks out, it's probably going to be just a little more roomy, which is what I was going for. Oversized, roomy, almost seems as if you don't need to block it out. It's just laying so nicely, the fabric that's knitting up. I'm really, really excited about this. So yeah, you got a name? Give me a suggestion. What shall we call it? The next WIP that I worked on this week is the Stripeastic hoodie by Maxim Sear. And I was knitting on this last night till I could keep my eyes open. I was really enjoying it, and then I was like, you're gonna mess up if you keep this up. So, you know, forget an increase or whatever here on these neat raglans. Right there, do you see that? I love it. So, Stripeastic hoodie. Oh, and I have the stitch markers I have. This was an advent I opened last year too. If any of you were watching me last year for Vlogmas, you saw me every day. I opened these up and I am using them. They're so cute, like little, well, here's a, it's a tree. Now there's a frog. I'm trying to get a good one in here. Here. You can do it. It's a fox. Anyways, it's fun. And I'm just knitting that in fisherman's wool. So the stripes are this lighter one, and the main body is this darker one. And I really love the way it's turning out. Next thing I want to talk about is, well, I want to talk about Vlogmas. I hope you know what Vlogmas is. If you don't, Vlogmas is, for me, for knitting Vlogmas is every day I open up my yarn advents and make a video and post it to YouTube, and I'm going to call it Knitting My Way to Christmas this year. This was last year's advent Chelsea yarns, and every day I knit around. So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, every day I did that, and the next day I showed my progress, and it was a lot of fun. And so I am going to host a knit along this year for anyone who wants to knit another Yuletide scarf with me. This is the Patterns by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears, and during that I'm going to do little giveaways. So if you're on Instagram or on TikTok here, tag me if you post a picture and you'll be entered. I don't know, do 3 or 4 of them, maybe 1 a week. This is the second one I knit for Valentine's Yuletide, so you can see I love this. I will knit for Vlogmas on my Yuletide, and then I will also knit on 2 socks. I did that last year too, and that was a lot of fun. I wanted to talk about this too, just real quick. You see what that is? It's a candle by Goose Creek, and the scent is these Christmas tree cakes. It smells really good. Fun. At Walmart. At Walmart. Interesting. But yeah, yesterday I did a grocery order, got the last little bit of things that I needed for the holiday, and that came up as like, you might like this, and I was like, whoa, that's cool, let's try it, and it smells really good. So, you know, I haven't talked about this at all. Knit Nation, this newspaper that I've been getting. I've got it for several months now. This is the latest one. this is a lot of fun. If you haven't heard of it, I just wanted to bring it up. It's got like crosswords. It's got, you know, you're a yarn person knitting. It's got all kinds of fun things in it. Little articles. There's some crochet, I think, too, sometimes. There's, yeah, just like little news articles. It's a lot of fun. So I get that once a month. And they Christmas balls for this month's Knit Nation. Check it out. I highly recommend. The last thing today I'm going to talk about is a giveaway I'm going to do. I mentioned last week on my latest YouTube episode that I had a second advent coming that I was going to give away, and it came. This is from the Knitted Butterfly. She's up here in Northwest Minnesota too. She's a maker up here, a knitter, crocheter, and this is her business, Knitted Butterfly. In this box, I did open it to make sure that there was not like a shipping paper in there or whatever. There wasn't, so I'll close it back up. I'm gonna plop this in the mail for whoever wins it. This is a really fun box. It's going to have some yarn in there. It's going to have some, I'm sure all those like maybe stitch stoppers and progress keepers and all kinds of goodies, even some yummy treats. So yeah, a lot of fun. I ordered this really back in early spring, I think, and just when I got the email reminding me that it was coming, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do another giveaway. And I think someone else could really, really enjoy this, because I just, you know, I feel like I want to share, and I already have plenty of other advents that I just don't need that. I can share. So the way that you enter is on this video, I am going to upload to YouTube, WIP Wednesday. I've been doing that. And if you want to be entered, comment on that video, like the video, and make sure that you're following or subscribing to me on YouTube. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, that's it till Monday, first day of Vlogmas. I'm really excited. I'm gonna bake cookies, and that's mostly what I'm gonna be doing during Vlogmas. My videos, part of my videos, the opening, the showing of my progress, and also baking cookies recipes from my family, my husband's family, and some of my friends' family, and a couple recipes that I got from the suggestions from people on my last video. I asked them what their favorite cookie was, and there was a lot of cookie suggestions on there, and so I'm really excited. So I'm going to take a couple of those too and bake those up during Vlogmas, and it should be a lot of fun. And then I will post the recipes of what I'm working on that day in my show notes. That's my plan for Vlogmas, knitting my way to Christmas. Check me out. Thanks for watching. See you next week.